And he said, I'm out here by myself. But on the phone conversation, he said, I didn't have a license yet. My mate drove me out there. Talk about dob yourself in. Yeah. So there's Wooden Bong. Yeah, look, can you believe it? Wooden Bong, right? Now, Bexhill, that's just next door. That there was actually built by the Lismore to Byron Bay Railway Company, and that supplied water for the steam engine of Bexhill on the way to Casino. So you can look up Bexhill, New South Wales. And another little, you want to really know how well I know my New South Wales towns. This is for anybody like who's new to the channel. There's a town called Binnaburra, just down the road from Bexhill, on the other side of Lismore, on the way down to Bangalore, called Binnaburra, and that's in New South Wales. Then about 120 k's north of that, over the Queensland border, is the Queensland town of Binnaburra as well. So there's two towns called Binnaburra right next door to each other, either side of the border. Just a bit of fun for you. Talong been there, Gunnedah been there, Leyland been there. That's up in Corona Basin. That's the one up there near Coffs Harbour. Warhope been there. There's a funny story. I stand on my channel. I was working at King's Cross train station in 1982, and a guy walked up the window, a Chinese man, and he said to me, 1982, and he said, I buy ticket. I said, yeah, where do you want to go? He said, I want to go to Wayu Choppy. I said, where do you want to go? He said, I want to go to Wayu Choppy. It's pronounced Warhope. So this is another one of these stupid Australian names. It's Wayu Choppy, Warhope. And that is a God's honest true story. And it's down there on my video channel, and where I had a bomb on the station, at King's Cross train station. And approximately about 6 months ago, I was down the doctors here in St Mary's, and this lady was standing there. She was in her 70s. And I said, I used to work at King's Cross Station in 1980. And she said, yeah, I used to go down to King's Cross. She said, I used to work down there for a company. I said, well, I was the guy there on the station the day that they had the bomb on the platform. She said, yeah, I remember that. She said, I had to get off the train, and she wondered why. She said, I got ushered up the stairs and all the people were locked out and the police were pushing everybody out the door. And she said, I didn't realise till later once I watched the news, there was a bomb on the station. I said, that was me you would have walked past in the middle of the King's Cross train station. And so people didn't panic. I'll use my bed for example, so pardon this. So there's the bomb sitting there on this concrete wireframe. It's in the video, you can see it. And the bomb was sitting there. So I sat my butt right here. And I sat like that, and the train pulled in there, and nobody could see the bomb sitting behind me. And everybody got off the train and exited either to the east or to the west, and they went upstairs. And to my right in the video, you'll see there's a door, and that's where the bomb disposal guy hid, so the public did not panic. Now remember, he's got a full vest on, all the body gear and everything else. And I'm sitting there wearing a railway shirt. I did not abandon my post, and I pat on my... But I don't care what anybody else says. If they don't want to believe me, I don't care. But if you get in the newspapers, you will find it. And it's actually in the Hawkesbury Gazette, 1982, I think it was March or May. Local boy in the Hawkesbury sits on a bomb at King's Cross train station. It's written in the Hawkesbury Gazette way back in 1982. And I come home and my father said, was this you? Did you really sit on a bomb? I said, yeah, it was 6 sticks of gelignite. So nothing worries me. And that's a true story. I mean, I can go down and find my thing there. I'll show you. Now, there's the one there over on Jenolan Caves. That's for that Mr. Ballon who done a story on Jenolan Caves. That's how you spell it, Jenolan. And the people come up from Melbourne, they went to Bathurst, where the Bathurst 500 is. Childer's been there, Brooklyn been there, Coonabarabran been there, Bendigo been there, my bus, Broken Hill been there, Crescent Head been there, Stanthorpe. Actually stayed in Stanthorpe. My car broke down. I had to get a new transmission. That was 1995. And that was in my XW Ford Falcon. Campsie been there, Beecham been there, Willamby, Wallamaya, which is down in towards the Snowy, which is south of Canberra. This one here, now, Dean Harrison made another stuff up. Now look, read the sign. It says between Ballina and Bangalore, right? So there's Bangalore and there's Ballina, and that's the old highway there, right? And this is the new highway going this way, and here it is saying Ballina's this way 1 kilometre. And yet the guys in the story were talking about how they were walking from Ballina to Bangalore. So again, he's using this sign here to the north of Bangalore, and yet the guys walk from the south of Ballina to Bangalore. So he's put the wrong sign up. And Dean Harrison's exact words to me, he said, I don't really give a shit. So that's why I don't bother watching him anymore. He doesn't really want to put on the accurate signs and do these things. Now, Richmond Ranges, that's actually a casino, which is on the Pacific Highway, but it goes north from Grafton, and then you go up there to the Sun. See, there's casino there. See, so the Sunshine Highway. And the Cowley Beach, that's, where's it? Around Coffs Harbour, around that sort of way. Fingal Head, I actually went up to Fingal Head. I've done a story up there. And it looks like I restarted. Anyway, that's it there for me, Mr. Hominoid. And I've been around, man. I've been everywhere, man. See you later from Mr. Hominoid. Want to go down and watch them? Go watch the Yowie Hunters. It's, that's it, Ormo. That's the one where Dean Harrison had his first encounter and I lived around the corner. See, Plateau. And I lived just around the corner. And yes, I've been to Wee Jasper, which is down towards the Snowy, down towards Tumbarumba and Gundagai and Tumut and places like that. Been all down there. Wentworth Falls, that's up here in the Blue Mountains. That's just up the road there from Hazelbrook. And there's the Wollongong, there's the Wooden Bong. Go listen to that one. Fantastic story. Fantastic. See you later from Mr. Hominoid. Hope I didn't bore you to death.